tell me, what do you think about tonight? I mean, this was huge.
Oh my goodness.
Unbelievable, amazing.
Yeah.
Like, I was so emotional before we did our performance. I was literally like, I'm gonna forget all my lines, and it's still gonna be okay. Because the crowd is like, as much as they were into what we had to say, it's just the energy and the electricity of what we're celebrating it's all that matters. Nothing can go wrong tonight.
Yeah, it's amazing to find, as a poet, it's rare to find yourself speechless, and it was one of those moments where you were amazed and stunned to watch this happen. To watch this happen, to see Obama cool as hell. I mean, you would think in his head he's got to be freaking out, but he doesn't show it.
We got a cool president.
Yeah, so it's just humbling.
Yeah.
And then to be able to feel like a part of it, to feel like we're following that amazing event is incredible.
So, I mean, obviously rock is a great motivation, but tell me a little bit about how you put the lyrics together, especially for both of you guys.
Well, it turns out George Bush is a great motivation as well.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, that's the interesting thing. That's the one thing, you know, I'll go on record saying the undeniable greatness of George Bush is that he woke the country up. I think he made people scared to death and saw what our founding fathers were talking about when they said democracy requires vigilance. And I think everybody realized we fell asleep for 8 years, and Obama came and said, I'm the wake-up call. I'm the alarm clock, you know, so I mean, that was definitely, fear motivates, you know, the realization that the world must change and the belief that it can were the two factors that kept us moving.
And just that sense of like looking up and realizing, it's like when you all of a sudden, you know, you lose one or two things, you're like, you know, I thought I had something, I can't quite remember, but when all of a sudden you look up and the entire nation that you know and all the values and everything that you know of America is literally barren, and you're sitting in this empty room going, wait a minute, this was filled before, and now it's empty and it's completely warped and it's changed, then you become very aware of, all right, now you become very galvanized to action, and now I have to do something. It comes from inside and from within, and it's not something that is issue-based any longer. It becomes personal, you know, and that's ultimately what moved us for us when we look at, I mean, the piece that we did tonight is a short version, but we talk about the environment in it, we talk about religion and Christ and the moral right, we talk about all the things that have been taken from us that it's like I want to reclaim, as a Christian, I want to reclaim Jesus, what Jesus means to me. As someone who's environmental, I want to reclaim the planet and what that means for me. So there's just, and democracy and all these things, so you sit back and go, and now it's personal. And this is what being here and being a part of this man symbolizes, because not only for me as a black man, for me as a young man, for me as an American, for me as someone who cares about a Democrat or a liberal or progressive, well, you name it. It's like, it's a new age. You know what I mean? We're on the dawn of a new age right now, and it's a beautiful thing.
Now, how long have you guys been involved with the campaign?
You know, we've been performing and working together for, I guess we met, what, 2002?
Yeah.
So around, you know, and I think part of what motivates us to be poets is the idea of activism. You know what I mean? It's the idea of being involved. It's the idea, really, you know, one of the things people look to Barack for is the ability to motivate and inspire people to do things. And that's one of the gifts I think that mutually drew us to each other, is to find an art form that hopefully can have that effect. So we met and were drawn to each other around 2002. In 2004, we were hired on by Norman Lear.
No, 2002.
You're right. 2002, we were hired on by Norman Lear and for the Declare Yourself campaign. And we were, you know, charged by him to register. We registered over 1 million voters through that campaign. So, you know, we've been fighting and pushing, and I said tonight, we walked out on stage, how does it feel to be on the winning side? You know, there's been a lot of disappointments, and so it feels good, though, to be here tonight feeling like we really accomplished something. He's right. When I put this shirt on tonight, I sat with it for a minute, and it says, talking about a revolution, love. And it really struck me that it was about 40 years ago that Martin Luther King, we were going through the civil rights turmoils, and it was about 40 years ago that Martin was killed. And I'm so proud today because I believe that the very things that led the country, part of the country, to assassinate Martin are the very reasons Obama was elected today. Ending the war is why he was elected. The ability to inspire the young people and inspire all of us to unite is why he was elected. And I think it's amazing as an American to feel proud of that kind of a shift, and Obama represents that to me. So I'm just really humbled tonight.
Thank you.